This tutorial is going to walk you through the Raptor code for the math test program based on the pseudocode below. We're going to use random in order to generate random numbers to calculate 10 or to create 10 math problems that will then display to the user and have them enter their answer, and we'll check if it's correct. So in Raptor, what we're going to do is start main by declaring our variables. So the variables that you have would be declared inside here as, of course, assignment statements. Then after that, following the pseudocode, we get the student's name, so that would be an input statement. And then we start a loop that runs 10 times. Now this loop is going to generate numbers, it's going to get the student answer, and then it's going to check if it's correct. And then this statement down here will increment counter so that we can eventually break out of the loop after 10 iterations. Now in the get numbers module, this is the thing that's new, we're going to use the floor and the random function that's part of Raptor. Now what we do to generate one number that's random, we're going to call number 1. We set it equal to floor and then 2 parentheses and random times 500 parentheses plus 1 parentheses. And we add the 500 here because we want a number between 1 and 500. Now to generate the second number, it's the same formula below, and we set that equal to number 2. Now what this code will do is generate 2 random numbers between that value, between that range. Then we get the answer, we come over here and we ask for the student to enter in a number or an answer. So we'll say, what is the answer to this random number plus this random number, and we put it into the answer variable. Now at that point, we're going to check the answer, and when we check the answer, our decision is going to be if, following the pseudocode, is going to be if number 1 plus number 2 is equal to their answer, then they get it right, otherwise they get it wrong. But over here is where we're going to increment a correct or a right variable, because we need to keep track of how many variables were right or how many answers were right in order to test or to determine what the percentage is. So after main, once this loops around with our 10 math problems based on random, we come down here following the pseudocode where we will calculate the average correct, and then we'll display our answers.